Oh, I like that game tonight an awful lot. That's 7-11 for us down a guy, and so they're a deep team, and they got a heavy back end. I thought that's as good a game as we've played this year. We had some turnovers, but you know what? I don't even care about them. I mean, Sergei had to make a couple of big saves off it, but the effort was just outstanding, and the compete was great. The bench was great. We ran some guys into, again, some big minutes, but you know, the things that you learn through adversity. We had those two important players, really three important players out of our top 12. Those two big guys go down, and we go into Buffalo, and we don't like our game, and then haven't lost in regulation since. So that ability to kind of rally in a tough schedule, I'm really pleased with their work ethic and their. I think I like the bench though the best. They were wired and from the start, and I like their game.
Both players on that top pairing made some pretty big saves with Aaron Ekblad saving a goal early in the game there. Gus Forsling with the overtime winner. I mean, what do you got to say?
Well, just on minutes alone, the amount of time that those guys played, and they've been doing that for 7 games, right? They've got big minutes on them, and I think you're looking at that veteran experience. Both guys. Gustav Forsling is an incredibly fit man, and Aaron Ekblad, his test numbers were off the charts this year relative to where he'd been. So they both put, after a pretty successful season, they both put an incredible amount of time. They gave him a chance to be as good as they were tonight. So it wasn't just, they were good for 2.5 hours. You got to be good for 2 or 3 years to get to that fitness level, that compete level. I'm happy for them. They earned it.
That Lundell, Ryan line.
Yeah.
You've gone back to them every chance you needed to, and this might be the best stretch of games that they've played together as a whole. Just what can you say about them?
Yeah, best iteration of that grouping, right? The best, but they're even so. Anton had a couple turnovers he wouldn't like, and still found a way to play a complete game. I mean, they're men, right? You back when they were playing together 2 years ago, it was kind of Anton's second year in the league and Lucy's first year off the bottom line, and they've learned so fast, and they're so much stronger and better now that can be a number one line. That's they went head to head with the Jack Eichel line, and he's got 10 points coming into the game. That's a dominant offensive line, and those guys were so good tonight.
It just might be the best defensive line in hockey right now too.
Well, they were sneaky there a couple of years ago in the playoffs. We'd get up on a team, and on the road, they'd match their best players against that line, and that was kind of thank you. I mean, that was fine with us. We were good with that, and that's 2 years ago. So the growth, and we'll say Lundell and Luostarinen especially. Sam Reinhart's been an incredible pro for a very long time. But we need that because you're going to have what we faced last year, and that's the adversity. Sam Bennett breaks his finger, and he misses 5 playoff games, and that can be your season when you lose an important player like that. But Lundell and Luostarinen come together, and now they're a dominant line as well.
Was this the best that you think the power plays looked this year when you consider both of the units?
Scored a real big goal for us last night, but they were fast tonight. I'm not worried about the power play. It was critical tonight, but I'm not worried about it early in the year. Matter of fact, you don't want your power play winning you games as the driving force. You fool yourself about your 5-on-5 game, but our penalty kill's been real strong. Our analytics 5-on-5 aren't great, nor should they be. If you take a quarter of your payroll out, you're not going to look the same. But we needed that speed tonight. Real credit to those guys. They moved it fast.
Sergei Bobrovsky with another impactful game.
Yeah.
How would you describe the calming presence that he is at times?
Well, he's got a great sense of where we're at. We needed 3 or 4 spectacular saves from him tonight, and then we were pretty good after that, and he delivered that. He'd be another one in that Forsling Ekblad group that had put so much time into his conditioning and his preparation that he can play big minutes or play against big shooters. All right, happy Halloween, everybody.